Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Once again, I'm Hall. You're welcome to my channel. If you've never been here, so I don't usually do introductions, but I figured I might as well start because some people, this is their first video they've ever seen. So my channel is all about travel review and really product reviews, and I'm going to be doing quite an extensive list of Rivian specific videos because I'm getting a Rivian soon, so which is what we're here to talk about today. So I wanted to just let you know I do quite a bit of traveling throughout the year. So I do reviews of the resorts I go to, from the food to the rooms to the resort itself to the pools, beaches, things like that, depending on where we go. And then also a lot of different unique products I buy. I like to do reviews on those because I like to look things up before I buy them, and I like to get insight on whether I actually want to buy it more than just a written review, which is why I do them. And then everybody refers to me as Hall. I know my name is HaulYT, but that's for HaulYT. So just to let you know, it's a little bit of background about what I'm about. I did just start a Patreon as well. So I'm starting a Patreon Discord community for really exactly what this whole channel is about. I want to have a Discord community that people can ask questions about traveling, about products, about Rivian specifically, just get insights so you can save money and you can save time, whether that's when you're traveling, planning for a trip, whatever that looks like, or you're going to buy a small purchase, a big purchase, whatever. You have a place to go to ask lots of questions. So if you're interested in that, the Patreon link will be down below. I'm a pretty detailed Discord user already, so I know quite a bit about it. So I already have a bunch of precast channels set up for different parts of the world that people mostly travel to, and then I have product sections, and then I also have Rivian sections. So if you're just interested in that, awesome. If you're not, totally cool too, no pressure, but maybe we'll see you there. So I want to start out by giving some shout outs from my last Rivian video, which I did, the purchasing process, which this is a little bit of a continuation because I have updates, which everybody, and that's why you're here. So really exciting Rivian updates to the next part of the process, which I spoke about. So if you didn't watch the last video, certainly check it out. But in that video, it really covers the introductory call. So now I was waiting for my 7-8 step purchasing process email, which I got. We're going to cover a little bit of that today, but I had some nuances in between there that I want to discuss. So a quick shout out to Jack Ripper, has a YouTube channel as well, and then Brent, I'm going to say Spill, S-P-I-L-L-E. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, great comments on the last video. They called me out on the way I'm saying Rivian, and I think I did at the beginning of this, and it's actually Rivian. At least I'm assuming it's Rivian because when I looked it up online, made sure I listened to the pronunciation, that's the way they were saying it. I looked at the videos. I'm assuming everybody wants me to say Rivian. So I'm not going to guarantee that every one of these videos is going to say Rivian, but I will do my best. For some reason, I have this on thing in the AN space. Maybe it's a South Central Pennsylvania. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. It could be both. I'm not really sure, but either way, thank you to Jack Ripper and Brent. So if I screw that up, please leave it in the comments and keep reminding me that it's Rivian, not Rivian, and I will do my best to make you all super proud. All right, let's get into it. So it is, I'll give you days of the week just so you can get some preference on time scale for this. So it is currently a Thursday. Last Thursday, I got a call from Tyler, my Rivian, counterpart, or who I go to, my guide. And first question he asked me was, are you locked in on your exact configuration? And then I was intrigued and I said, no, why? And I talked about this a little bit in the last video. He said, if you're not, I have a couple of models already made in DC in the distribution center, which is my closest distribution center, that if you're interested in them, then I could lock you into the specific VIN of one of those and we could actually move your process faster. He said, if you want to stay with your current configuration, not a problem. What he did say is he should be able to tag one coming off the line by the end of May, but I don't believe I would have had it by the end of May. So they would have been be able to tag a vehicle, not necessarily been able to potentially get it to me in that amount of time. So, trying to make moves to make me a happy customer. So I said, so I was in the middle of something. I said, shoot me the list that you got. That's on the lot there. That's close to my configuration. I'll look at it, and if I'm interested, we'll go from there. So he sent me the list. The closest one for me was white exterior, black black wheels, the all black wheels, because I had the bright aluminum wheels, and it did not have the reinforced underbody. Wasn't a huge miss. I mean, I could have taken the bright or the black wheels either way, so that wasn't a big deal for me. I actually kind of liked the black wheels, but I just wasn't sure totally. And then the reinforced bottom, I was really getting that for a just in case. Like, just in case I want to do a crazy video where I did some climbing, rock climbing, whatever. I don't really do that. But if I ever wanted to, I wanted to have the option. He did say there's already a reinforced carbon fiber bottom with, you know, there's some sort of setup that has protection on the bottom. But really, I guess the reinforcing was for like really like getting crazy in rock climbing, which I don't believe I'm going to do, but who knows what the future is going to bring. So what I did is I molded over, I made the configuration actually online of the example he sent me, and I said, you know what, yeah, let's go with that. So I locked in the white exterior, black interior, black rims, and the only other thing that changed from my current configuration is I did not get the reinforced underbody. Everything else, totally fine. You know, still got to wait on the gear tunnel, which is normal. I still get the power tonneau cover. I still get the spare tire. I still get all the launch edition stuff, you know, the 4 motors, blah, blah, blah. All that's exactly the same. So that was last Thursday. And then I just want to make sure I got this all. Most likely he could lock me in on my current config by the end of the month, but I may not have gotten the actual delivery. When, you know, and we'll go through the timeline. So that was Thursday. I ended up getting my 8-step purchasing email on that following Monday. So Thursday to Monday, that was the time frame I waited. I locked in to this new vehicle Thursday afternoon. So I called Tyler back that afternoon. So Thursday afternoon to Monday is when I got my email, my purchasing email. I was busy all day Monday, so I couldn't do it. I was traveling a lot. And then Tuesday afternoon is when I actually got on and did the 8 different steps. And I just want to walk through those, and I'll have some screenshots pulling up here. So the first step is title and registration. You know, they'll ask you if you want to transfer your actual title on your current vehicle. Obviously I have a truck to a truck, so I can do that. And then they ask you, you know, what name, or if it's going to be a joint name on the registration, all that kind of stuff. Step 2 is a trade-in. And each one of these options, like on trade-in financing, things like that, if you don't want it, like you can just choose the no. You don't have to go through a whole bunch of steps. But then there's the trade-in option. I chose no. Next is financing, and then you can choose yay or nay. And then if you do go through financing, you just fill out like a credit app real quick, and then they give you an approval email literally within like less than a minute if you're good to go, and lay out like your terms on you put in the terms you're looking for, and then they say yay or nay, and then they give you obviously your interest rate. So I actually did financing. It was super easy. I actually got a better rate through the financing, which their backer is Chase Bank, than I did with my personal bank, which is M&T. So just a heads up there that I did get a better rate through the financing by like 0.5%. So it's a pretty big deal. Insurance is the next step, is step 4. So you have to either go into their insurance, which is backed by Nationwide, or you have to provide an insurance card that gets uploaded from your own personal insurance. So those are your 2 options. I just uploaded my personal insurance because I'm staying with that for now. In the future, if I want to, I may switch over because of obviously the data collection and things that could save you from premiums. The next is the upload documents. So you have to upload driver's license, front and back, and I believe that was it. So you just have to upload your driver's license, and that's really, I'm pretty sure that's in the title and registration at the beginning. And then you pull the contract, and then they'll have you e-sign the actual contract documents, just like the buyer's agreement. That is step 6. Step 7 is payment. And if you're going to put a down payment down, you know, like when you did your financing, or if you didn't do financing, you're doing a down payment, you're just keeping your $1,000, whatever that looks like, and you're financing the rest. You have the down payment, ACH, wire transfer, whatever you want to do there, or certified check, whatever. There's all those options. You log into that and do whatever form of payment you want. And then step 8 is the scheduled delivery. Scheduled delivery. So I finished steps 1 through 7 in probably about 35 minutes. So it was super easy. I didn't have anything ready either. So just realize you could probably do it faster if you have your insurance card downloaded in a PDF ready to upload, if you have a front and back of your driver's license ready to upload, things like that. And then if you're like not doing financing, but I did financing, it still took that short of time. So super easy, super quick. So this was on a Tuesday. I then waited and waited and waited and checked, I feel like all the time, for step 8 to open up. And what was interesting is step 8, which is scheduled delivery, never unlocked. And what was weird today, which is Thursday, so Tuesday afternoon, I finished my 7 steps and I was done with all of the 7 steps that were available in the email. Thursday afternoon, I got a text message from a support tech at the DC distribution center that said, hey, your preparing vehicle, which is what they call it on the actual app, your preparing vehicle is done, ready to go. These 2 available delivery dates are available right now. Do either of those work for you? They were this coming Monday, 1 to 2:30, and then this coming Tuesday, 1 to 2:30. So finished the 7 steps that were available on a Tuesday, got a text message on Thursday about 48 hours later, and around 48 hours later that said, hey, these are your available pickup times. So there's about a 48-hour window, at least is what I had, from when you finish the paperwork to when I got a text message from a service center person. What's interesting is I logged in after I had that text message to check to see if my step 8 opened up. It did not open up, so it's still locked, but I did get the text message verification back from the person, and I got an email that stated your delivery is scheduled, and it's still locked on the app. So they're not exactly connected, so don't stress that your step 8 isn't unlocking. You could possibly get a text message. That's how it happened for me. And then I got a verification email on my delivery, which, it is now a Thursday. If that email came in on a Tuesday, I would be getting the delivery on like a Friday. They probably don't deliver on weekends. Either way, I'm locked in for this coming Monday afternoon to actually receive my delivery, which is awesome. So that whole thing, if I would have done my paperwork on Monday, maybe I would have been able to get it on Friday. I'm not sure. I'm just letting you know there's like a 2-day gap and then possibly another 2-day gap for delivery, depending on obviously how many deliveries they have. So yeah, super awesome. Similar builds, slightly different build. Got that 8 steps finishing. Yeah. So I got that's the updates right now. Delivery is coming in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays, in 4 days for me. In the afternoon, I'll make sure that I'm here at home. I'm going to be wearing my GoPro either on my chest or head or something, so you can kind of get a first-person view of how it looks, how the interaction is between the service tech and myself, probably going through, some of the checks with the tech. So I will have that video as well. I'll gather as much of that information because all that stuff is super interesting to me. Hopefully it's interesting to you as well. And I think that's everything I have. I am going to take the Jeep to the dealership tomorrow to sell that, so it's totally bittersweet for me, like I talked about in the last video. A little sad, taking off and loading up all the accessories for the Jeep to sell that, and then taking off the sweet Jurassic Park vanity plate on the front. Wah, wah, wah. But also getting my Rivian delivered on Monday, which is super exciting. So bittersweet moment for me. Once again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will try to answer all the Rivian questions you may have. Once again, leave them in the comments, or if you're interested in joining the Patreon, to join the Discord, to talk more directly, we can certainly do that as well. No pressure either way. And I think that's all I have. I have lots of video ideas for the Rivian coming up. As I'm thinking about the truck and looking up and researching, I have lots of ideas I'm going to do for videos. So if you're interested in that, and you're interested in or travel or other products, certainly keep checking me out, and we will catch you on the next video. Thank you.